While planning my wedding last year, I found myself searching for a caterer who could provide a vegan wedding cake. I had little luck. On July 1st, 2009, I contacted Amore Catering, who replied that they could do a vegan cake with fondant. I emailed back to let them know that fondant isn't vegan, but if they could find an alternative, I'd be happy to receive a quote and get started. I waited 1 month for a reply. After a month with no reply, I emailed again and got no response. I tried again a week later, this time leaving a message by phone asking if Amore was still able to do my cake. I got no response. August 28th, 2009, after nearly 2 months since Amore told me they'd be happy to do my cake, I emailed and called again to find out whether we were still on. I again had to leave a message. Frustrated at the lack of something solid to go on, I forwarded my email to every Amore contact I had, including the baker, repeating that I just needed to know if they could still do it or not so I could try to find someone else. Whether it was sending to the multiple contacts or the knowledge that I was about to drop them, I don't know, but Linda from Amore finally contacted me again the next day. That day, Saturday the 29th, Amore said that they had found an alternative to fondant, something called pastillage. If that was okay by me, they were ready to send the contract. Having never heard of pastillage, I looked it up and found that it contains gelatin, which is made up of boiled bones and cartilage from dead animals, obviously not vegan. I emailed back that same day and told Amore as much, and said that if they could make it with a vegan alternative, we'd be happy to receive the contract. I named several alternatives. Linda from Amore replied and said that she would get back to me early next week, once she had checked with the baker. Nearly 2 weeks later, on September 9th, 2009, I emailed again, having never received a follow-up. I apologized for not being able to wait, but my wedding was in only 2 months. If Amore was not going to come through for me, I really needed to try to find someone else ASAP. The next day, Linda from Amore replied, "Jean, Angie was exploring the options for alternatives. I will follow up with her. Smile." That was it. No apology for making me have to contact them over and over again. No explanation as to why it was taking so long. No end in sight. And the best part? I never heard from them again. So, not only did I keep having to tell them what was vegan and what wasn't, not only did I have to keep tracking them down to ask if they still wanted my business, I ended up having to find someone else to do my wedding cake in about 2 months. Amore Catering said that they do vegan cakes, but didn't seem to know what vegan actually means. They don't communicate. And they most definitely did not deliver. I would advise anyone thinking of using Amore Catering in Tampa, Florida, to think about whether they want to deal with this level of unreliability, especially for an event as important as your wedding. If you live in the Tampa Bay area of Florida and you're looking for a vegan cake, I'd highly recommend the Grassroot Life. They really came through for me when Amore didn't.